Hello and welcome to all the viewers. You are watching Learn English with Amjad, and today in this video we are going to talk about the transitive verbs and intransitive verb. As we have already studied what the verb is all about, if you haven't watched that video, you can visit the playlist, check out the video of the verb from there, and then we can understand the transitive and intransitive verb once you know what the verb is all about. So let's talk about the transitive verb first. So now you can see the definition. A transitive verb exerts its action on an object to express a complete thought. When you're talking about the sentence, we know in every sentence we have three things such as subject, verb, and then object. So these are the basic things that we need to make a sentence. Subject, it is the doer of an action, which means someone who does the work, and the verb, which is the action, and the object, which is receiver of the action. So this is what you call object. So now, as we know, these are the three things that we need for making a sentence. So now here you can understand the definition. A transitive verbs are those words which receive an object or which require an object to express a complete thought. So now those verbs that are really required an object to complete the thought in a sentence. So what you call the transitive verbs, or the verbs that receive an object, are called transitive verbs. See the couple of examples here, few examples to understand. Maya sent candy from Switzerland. So this is the first sentence you can see. So now Maya, it is the subject, sent, it is verb, and this is candy, which is object. So now you can see Maya sent the transitive verb, which is requiring an object in this sentence, which is candy here. Another example you can see, he drive a car. Here he is a subject, drive, it is verb. Which type of verb? It is transitive verb because it requires an object to complete a thought or to make complete sense. Another example, I caught a fish. So now you can see caught verb is following an object which require an object, so we can say it is transitive verb in this sentence. So this is the transitive verb which really require an object to express a complete thought in a sentence. So now let's talk about intransitive verb to understand the difference. Now the intransitive verb, an action verb which does not require an object to express complete thought. So now here you can see it is the opposite of transitive verb. So intransitive verb, basically those verbs that doesn't require any object to express complete thought or to make complete sense in a sentence. So the intransitive verb can stand by alone. They don't need any kind of object to make complete sense. See the examples. Baby was crying. So here you can see crying, it is intransitive verb because it is making a complete sense without any object. So now we don't need any kind of object to put here in this sentence. Another example you can see, they are sleeping. Here sleeping, it is intransitive verb because it does not need any kind of object to make complete sense of the thought in this sentence. So this is a sentence which is full of complete thought. Another example, they laughed uncontrollably. So here you can see it doesn't require any object to make a complete thought. So now after intransitive verb you can add prepositional phrase or adverbial and all these things, but you cannot put the object after this because these are the intransitive verbs which does not require an object to express or to complete the thought. So this is these are the intransitive. So now the question is arising that how can we identify that whether a verb is transitive or intransitive? So now this is the first point that you need to remember. You can see a verb can be described as transitive or intransitive based on whether it requires an object to express a complete thought or not. So this is what we have already discussed, that if a verb which is requiring an object in a sentence to express a complete thought, called the transitive, or a verb which does not require any object to express a complete thought, or a verb which is like making a complete thought without any object, you can call it is intransitive verb. So now let me tell you something, that how can you recognize whether it is transitive or intransitive. So now this is the point that you need to remember. If question is made with what, so this is the word. If the question is made with what, so we can say it is transitive verb. Now you can see, you can take any sentence. For example, I eat mango. So here you can see I eat, which is the action which is following an object which is mango, to require a complete sentence. So now you can make an interrogative sentence of this, whether it is possible to make or not. So now you can see, what do you eat? It is possible to make question with what. So if it is possible, so we can say the verb that we have used in a sentence, it is transitive verb. Because of this verb we can make question with what. So this is, so now if question cannot be made, this is the point, with what. If you are not being able to make question with what, then we can say it is intransitive verb. See the example, I am sleeping. So this is a complete sentence. It is giving complete thought in this. There is no need any kind of object to make a complete sense here. I am sleeping, it is a complete sentence. So now can we make a question of it with what, with the help of word what? We cannot say that what are you sleeping. So now we cannot make interrogative sentence with the help of what for the verb sleeping. So we cannot say what are you sleeping. It is not having any kind of sense to make this kind of question. So in that sense we can say it is intransitive verb. So this is the point that you need to remember to identify whether it is transitive or intransitive. If you are able to make a question with what, it means it is transitive, and if it is not possible to make with question with what, it means it is intransitive verb. So this is the way to identify whether it is transitive or intransitive. I hope this video is useful for you. So until the next time, it's goodbye. Thank you.